Hello. Hello, everybody. Just going to give a minute to get the word out before I begin. Let me turn you down. Let me turn you down. Here we go. Yeah, no, I'm going to just turn you off. I can verify. All right. So we have a unique challenge. If you know me over at Telegram, you will know what that unique challenge is. But my challenge is I'm trying not to die. If I if I die a bunch of times, then I probably won't be able to finish. Well, I'm not even going to be able to finish today either because the pack is so long. So let me explain what we're doing here. Basically, we have basically the sky. God, it's taking a hot minute to load, but we basically have Sky Factory, Age of Achievement. Okay, come on, Age of Farming, Age of Power, Age of Storage, Age of Exploration, and Age of all the things. OMG, lol. But basically, you have things like permanent record, file cabinet, spawn stuff, all that. But we also have the Twilight Forest mod and a couple other things. So the challenge is I will leave I'll leave the link in the VOD when it gets posted over at YouTube. But I'm streaming with my best friend. He is the red team. I'm the blue team. His area is over there. Mine is, of course, right here. And I guess we can go over the rules now. Well, we have a certain guideline of rules that we need to follow. Like, you can steal from each other after we pass the point of iron. Once we all unlock iron and it's in, like, we put a piece of iron in these chests, we can start stealing from each other. But on another note, how we win is we have all the realm cakes in here. There's a ton. Let's see here. If it wants to load. Okay. We have, of course, regular cake, which we're gonna have to put there. Nether, End, Overworld, Twilight Forest, Lost Cities, Hunting Dimension, Chocolate, of course, Oreo, Cheesecake, Nether Cake, Strawberry Cake, not Nether, yeah, Nether Cake, Strawberry Cake, Pumpkin Cake. We're gonna have to make all these and have an elytra, but also the head of the ender dragon and the egg in there. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I think you're probably kind of tired of me going on, but that's basically what it is. So what's interesting about this mod is trees are your source of fuel, your source of let's see here, food, and your source of crafting materials until you can get to the Aether. Let's see here. So what we're gonna do is, I guess, work off this area for now. But what we're also gonna try to do is distance ourselves as far as possible from his side, because again, he can steal once we all reach iron. Also, another interesting mechanic is if you crouch, it acts like bone meal. Kind of just work on building this out. Sorry about not streaming for a bit. I got really busy with external things, and that's why I've fallen behind. I'm gonna see if I get back into it. Also, I have a second monitor now, so now I can keep up with chat. It's really interesting. So you get the resin and you get dirt. Acorns can be used as food, but also they are used to. Let's see. Plant. Try to make more of the. God, I can't speak today. We got to make more of the. What do you call it? The dirt and everything. Let's see. Hmm. So we're gonna get enough wood. We need to start making that Crook is going to give us more saplings, which is what we need to move on. Another thing is we should probably make a crushing pot. That's how we're going to move on to the next level, and how we're going to get gravel. Now, it's been a while since I played this, but one of the rules is we cannot look anything up. So I only remember really up till God, what was it? I only remember up until stone. Now it will lag a little bit. I don't know why. There's dirt resin. Give me a minute. Sorry, just give me a quick second. I do need to fix something. I can hear you. Uh, it's funny. By the way, this is a little. All right. Well, we're bringing on another person. Let's, kind of bringing up the energy a little bit. Let's see here. Is this just gonna be? Let's see here. uh, it's probably what it is. Let me get you into here. Let me set that up. You're not even in stream yet. Give me. Yeah, I know. I'm right about to switch that over. Okay, well. Okay. Well, yeah, because it was kind of. I know y'all can't hear him. You're just like, yes, I told you so. Basically, I've had that before. All right, so you were going to be on. That's funny. Why did I make a sign? I wasn't supposed. I was not. I was not supposed to make a sign. Yeah, but it won't play twice. Let's see here. I'm gonna activate you. They will be able to hear you in. Give me a minute. Nope.
Discord.
I know. Say something. Say something. Can you say something? Don't say anything political, but just say something. Like hi.
Oh, I'm not gonna say anything political.
Okay. I'm just say something again. I'm working on the audio.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're at good
So
levels.
yeah, I'm excited to be here, everybody. For those who know me, you've probably heard my voice in other streams. Um, oh my god. And I have been in so many streams at this point, but like I can't remember who all.
Hey, well now you're on mine, so
yeah, exactly.
we can have
Glad
something.
to be here, everybody. Fantastic.
We can have something while.
There's a lot of stuff happening in current events. But right now, the biggest current event happening is a new game is dropping tonight.
Didn't I already do that? Isn't that the Doom?
No, Doom released a day or so ago, and it's really popular.
Yeah, I had
even
a
though
friend that.
the games media people are like, this game is terrible. It's like, what makes it terrible? You can't run and gun. It's like, you get to fight a dragon. Like, come on. Let's be honest. If you're allowed to, you're Doom guy fighting a dragon. That's like two really huge things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Capcom Fighting Collection 2 drops tonight. That's the game.
Oh, that's interesting. We'll have to maybe give it a check it out.
I don't know if you personally should check it out given the circumstances, because like I don't know how you are with fighting games, and I'm not that big into fighting.
I'm pretty
games.
good.
Oh, nice. But yeah, like that game's dropping tonight. I don't know enough about it to figure out why it's popular, but hey, that sort of thing happens. Like Booster Alex is also streaming. He's streaming Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
I'm
So-
not going over to his stream right now. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for the crafting and the mining, you know. Oh my god. I can rant about Minecraft. Let's go. Okay,
well, I guess
so
strap in for the ride. Get some popcorn.
I
because
might as
you're
well
only gonna
strap
be
in and
here.
rant about this, okay? So here's the thing. Like, one of the things that really irritates me is that Mojang will not give an update that Minecraft has wanted for like the last 5-10 years. Like, and that is the farming update. I call it the Breeder and Seeder update. Basically, all it does is adds more or less Pam's Harvest Craft to the game. Because like the reason that Stardew Valley did so well, even though Minecraft was popular, was because there wasn't, you know, an in-depth farming system in Minecraft.
Yeah.
And so people left Minecraft to go play Stardew Valley, and Stardew Valley became popular. I have been waiting a long time for them to just update farming, and the closest we got was the latest update that's coming out, or is out, I guess. The server we're playing on is not going to be up to date, so because it like we have to wait for plugins to update and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
we
they
have
added new they add new cows, they add new dogs. But the problem is like the closest thing we have to breeding mechanics in the game is horses and koalas, where there's actually specific stuff related to breeding. Like if you breed two horses, the specs of the new horse will probably be better, right?
Yeah.
Like there is some RNG when it comes to breeding. And so I wanted that for plants, I want that for pigs, I want that for like I want that for every animal, basically, and every like plant that you eat. Because like imagine if not just looting or fortune, like I was gonna say you might want to stand between all four trees. Imagine if you good evening.
Good evening.
Oh wait, you just typed that in chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for that. Make me look like an idiot.
Oh.
I'm watching the stream and also going to be responding in real time to chatters. If you are here, chatters, I see we have 4 viewers. That means there's at least 2 people here that are not me and the streamer. Feel free to say hi.
Yeah. You could even
Like-
have topics that you want us to talk about. As long
Yeah,
as they're not
exactly.
too,
I can talk for.
Yeah.
This is basically turning into a podcast with the background being Minecraft. You know, it's if you breed like 2 wheat together, right? There should be like a possibility that the seeds you get from that will be better. You know, like there should be an ability to breed seeds to get better seeds.
Yeah, that's That's how it is in real life. That's how it should be.
And like if you like even the trading thing is basically like, hey, I'll reward you if you get me this thing, right?
Right.
Like, yeah, there is technically questing in the game,
Of
but
course.
like not really. I mean, it's more like, hey, do this thing for me, but like your progress isn't like hindered on whether you do or don't. By the way, I really like the space that's the background, the space thing. That's really nice.
It's really nice, but it really really
I
kicks
would
my
prefer if
computer.
it looked more realistic, honestly, but that's because I'm a freaking otaku when it comes to like art.
Oh yeah, I get that. All right.
Like
So we're
I
gonna
would love to see the breeder and seeder update actually happen. Now that we're getting different types of chickens, different types of wolves, and they even added behavioral traits to the animals now.
Oh,
So
okay.
like especially the wolves, now it's like, okay, in dog breeding, you can actually breed in specific behaviors. So I would like to see that added to the game.
Hmm. Sounds fun.
So I'm just thinking like it would be nice to be able to breed in specific behaviors. Like having an aggressive dog would be nice if you're gonna be out at night or whatever. And then like the behavior is basically like, oh yeah, you told me to sit, but I'm harder to train because I'm a more aggressive dog, right? Like
Right.
that'd be kind of cool. And I really do want the breeder and seeder update because it's literally the only thing that's been missing from Minecraft. Like
Basically.
they keep adding more biomes, they keep adding more mobs, they keep adding this, that, the other. They just keep never approaching. Like they even in some versions have been toying around with another dragon in the game, a red
Oh.
dragon. Yeah, you've just added a new gas to the game. It's like, please, just add the breeder and seeder update. That's all we care about. Some of us just want to farm in Minecraft. That's why Pam's Harvest Craft is so popular.
Yeah.
And as soon as they do that, like you no longer at that point you do not need to update the game anymore. You just have to work on only bug fixes.
Yeah, I feel like
However,
after.
I've also seen that some players get upset when you fix certain bugs because the bugs have been around for so long that it stopped being a bug and started being a feature. I think, yeah, the block update detector one, I think it was. Um, that one was a bug, and then it got fixed. People got angry, and then they're like, "We're sorry, we're sorry, we're sorry. It was on the bug tracker. We finally figured out how to fix it." And then they were like, people got upset, and they're like, "We're sorry, we're sorry. We didn't mean to fix this. We're sorry."
Sorry, all my
Because like,
computer
if
is
you
acting
look,
up. Sorry about that. Go on. I apologize for interrupting.
yeah. So yeah, it's like on the bug update tracker, they need like a way to vote for bugs. Be like, hey, this bug happened, but also, oh, do you really want us to fix this bug?
Yeah, I
Because
feel
that
like
would be kind of cool.
that would be kind of cool to have,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, you know,
Like, 'cause there's a lot of bugs in Minecraft that people just don't ever interact with. And it's like, yeah, if you do X, Y, and Z, you can encounter this bug that sends you to space. And then, like, within a second, it's like, wow, really? Yes. It would be really nice to see like people actually able to vote on which bugs they think they should take priority of. You let's I let the elephant in the room is that Mojang and Minecraft are probably still embroiled in a court case.
yeah,
They're not. engrossed in a court case against each other. There's a lawyer that's suing them because the game is too good. Which, by the way, is hilarious.
Oh yeah, that is hilarious. I'm pretty sure you reached peak.
I've talked to you about this off stream. I haven't said it on stream to anyone.
Oh yeah, we can get a dive into it though. That wouldn't be too bad of an idea.
Like, basically, the Cliff Notes version is there's a lawyer suing the creators of Minecraft for the game being too addicting to play. And they think that it was designed to be addicting to play. Citing that it's basically like playing a slot machine, and that it was designed to be like a slot machine from day one. It's like, okay, if your kid is having behavioral problems because they're playing Minecraft, maybe it's not Minecraft. Because, like, okay, consider this. People have played Call of Duty. Those lobbies are toxic AF.
Yeah, you can swear.
So, why would your parent start suing the game company for those toxic lobbies, right?
Yeah.
When you hop into multiplayer, they literally are like, yeah, by the way, we don't moderate multiplayer stuff. Like, whatever you see or read here in multiplayer, that's not rated by us. Like, you can't rate what other people will do. It's like, yeah, rightfully so. You don't know when little Timmy's gonna interact with Adam the Abductor. I need a funny name to call a guy who's probably not up to anything good. Barry the Gooner, let's go.
So real quick.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Oh yeah, real quick before I get into this, let me explain what I'm doing, because it kind of seems like I'm just playing and not really talking about what I'm doing. So with these racks here, what they do is they turn the acorns into petrified acorns. And so with those petrified acorns, I can craft trees that will allow me to make cobblestone. And from there, gravel. And then from there, what was
sand,
it again?
Probably.
Sand and then clay. And the clay I need for that.
And don't you need clay for a crucible?
I have one made right here. I can make lava in this thing. I just have to pick up the lava right away, which, really doesn't make too much sense.
Yeah, well, once you get to cobblestone, you could make a cobblestone generator if you have enough water.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
And also,
you just need to make a cobblestone area first.
Well, yeah. I just need to figure it out.
When the fire does happen.
So now I have petrified.
Petrified sapling. Let's go.
Let's go. So from here,
I assume that works like every other one.
Sorry?
Okay, it does work like other saplings.
Yes, all the plants in this game will grow faster with crouching. What's kind of cool is there's vein mining. I don't know. Is it hey? Got a question. Is it lagging on your end at all?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm good. Like, there is no lag on my end.
Just wondering.
Your computer's probably lagging because you're doing like streaming and Minecraft. That's modded. The lag, come on.
But like, it's not showing up in the stream. Let's see here.
I kind of wish you had the Twitch plugin that shows who's talking, but I don't know how to get that Twitch plugin.
I'll figure it out. I know it's through Streamlabs, but I'm not using Streamlabs.
That's all right.
What was it? Clay. I need to figure out the clay situation. Clay. All right. So let's see here.
Oh my God. Owen was like, "Hey, can I be selfish?" And he's like, and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, you can be a little selfish if you want. What's up?" He's like, "Do you have money?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Damn." I'm like, "What did you need the money for?" He's like, "Eye drops." I'm like, "What the fuck? How is getting money for eye drops selfish, bruh?"
Yeah, it's not selfish at all. So funny enough, we're gonna jump right into clay. Sorry for.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna
No, you're
do
good.
petrified. We're gonna do the petrified resin. Then it's gonna be one dirt and then another petrified resin. And that's gonna get us a clay sapling. So you get the clay sapling,
Hell
we're
yeah.
gonna put that down. Actually, let me make a gravel one too, because we're gonna need it. Got a dirt sapling, gravel. Here we go. There's the gravel one. You notice they don't really look any different. So we're gonna grow those, and then from there, we're gonna turn. We're gonna start making lava and start making the other
A
stuff.
cobblestone generator.
Cobblestone generator.
Just please do not do the stupid thing with the cobblestone generator that I've seen so many YouTubers do.
Is a stupid thing turning it into obsidian?
Yes. Every fucking time.
I mean, even if that does happen, it shouldn't be that hard to fix.
Also, why do you keep tossing out your crooks?
Because I can't. So once you see, here's the full one. Okay, this one is broken. I can't really do anything with that
Oh.
actually. Let's see if I can.
Oh, okay. That makes
Oh,
sense. That's why you're throwing.
just put a stick down.
Can you combine crooks?
I threw out that one. I'll try one next time.
No. I mean, like, okay, when you have a broken object in Minecraft, if you combine with another broken object, it repairs the broken object.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Yeah. 'Cause I see you adding sticks, but I was thinking if you put a broken crook in with a broken crook, you get a wooden crook that's not broken.
Kind of seems like a lot of effort.
I mean, you did make multiple crooks. So,
Yeah, and they're really cheap to make.
yeah.
Push comes to shove, I can always vein mine with my fist. All right. So clay. The clay. Let's see. I need to start making clay. Gonna do it that way. Gonna do it in that pattern. And we're gonna take the clay acorns. Get a block of clay. Turn that into. You know, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I need to make stone. I put down a petrified acorn. Do I have any petrified? I have clay, gravel, dirt. I don't have petrified. Got one here. Got another. Got for that one, and then now for the last one. Also, if y'all have any suggestions or any topics you want to talk about, or even if you want to come on the podcast.
You need to eat some food is what you need. I see that thigh freaking hunger thing. Like, come on.
I'm trying to get it so where I can get stoned. Once I get stoned, then I can start cooking these eggs.
Start eating stone. We're gonna have to call you Mountain Eater at this point. Which, by the way, fun fact: Mountain Eater is the name of a character in One Piece.
Oh, that's interesting. And nobody totally saw
Yep.
that I threw out the wrong crook.
No one saw you just throw that.
The perfectly good crook. There we go. So I should have enough. Petrified, yes. Oh, it's not enough. That's not going to be enough. It's not even enough to make more of them. So.
Let's see. Every time I stop, I like to stop talking. It's because I'm over here typing. So one of the things that is of concern for me coming up in these following months is that my bike still needs repairs and shit. Well, not so much repairs as upgrades. Usually
Okay.
when you walk into a bike shop and say, "Hey, I need some upgrades for my bike," they look at you like you're an idiot because how do you upgrade a bike? And it's
Yeah.
like notable upgrade paths are a lighter bike frame, um, better brakes, maybe a bigger front cassette, something like that. And for my bike, I want to upgrade the brakes, the front cassette. I want to add some bike bags to it that are from exactly the company that made my bike, you know. Even though I really hate having my bike look like a freaking billboard.
Yeah.
And then also as yeah, I have flown without a helmet for way too long. I haven't suffered any head injuries yet,
Well,
but the biggest problem with biking is rain and snow and cold and shit in your face. And so I want a helmet that can you know, it doesn't it covers the face like a BMX helmet, but can also act like a a skateboarder helmet or a motorcycle helmet because those are different helmet designs. Many helmets that you'll see for biking are just basically skateboarder helmets. And it's like I don't like that.
It's like, yeah, I would rather have something better. So I have enough now.
So I am doing a comic with Hoenn. He's the artist. I'm doing the story, and I've come to the conclusion that there is a. Oh, you could have made a Crucible with that.
Yeah,
You
but
could have made an unlimited
don't worry
gen.
about it. Don't worry about it yet.
Eh,
The whole
you're getting closer.
The whole thing with the Crucible is I'm going to need a here I'm showing you right here. Buckets. I just made a clay bucket.
Oh yeah, you definitely need buckets.
So now we're gonna cook.
So I'm doing a comic and with Hoenn, and I'm thinking we need so with the comic, it's a veterinary comic. Basically, a couple of animals go to the vet for the first time for something, and so in this case, it's cows getting their hooves trimmed because in
I guess why not?
in bovine husbandry, that is something you have to do regularly is trim the hooves. And so the way cow mentality works is if something's new and different, they're usually scared of it. And so what I plan to do is like show that off in the comic because I don't want the comic to be too short and I want to make sure like I get everything, you know?
Yeah.
The fact you can make lava in a wooden crucible is hilarious.
It
Because
honestly
imagine
is.
how hot that torch is. This torch is hot enough to melt fucking steel beams. But don't worry, you can't melt steel beams with rocket fuel.
Don't. Now I'm fucked.
Sorry, jet fuel.
Now I'm
Jet
fucked.
fuel can't melt steel beams.
Now I'm fucked. I'm labeled as one of
And
those
now that we've
cows.
gotten controversial, I'll
Damn
just
it.
rip off this band-aid.
God.
You should always rip off a band-aid fast.
Oh Jesus Christ. You know this VOD is going up on the channel.
Oh, absolutely. And we're probably gonna have to break it into like 50-minute sections for to hit that as well, because why not? Yeah, the I'm thinking like the comic like so the comic is supposed to be like the theme of the comic is gang over your fear
Yeah.
of the unknown. And so that's kind of what I'm leaning into with the comic, especially with cows. They're very easy to startle and scare, so having a couple of cows like, oh my god, this is the first time I did this, and it's like, yeah, it's like the first time you go to the doctor and like, but you're aware that you're going to the doctor.
I guess that makes sense. It's like you're scared of it, yada yada. I don't even know. Let's see here. Give me a minute. Sorry. Give me a quick second. Alright. But yeah, it's like that seems like a good like premise to the story.
So yeah, it's like I'm thinking maybe introducing them and saying, hey, we're first you tell the cows, hey, we're going to the vet, then you take them to the vet, like that whole process of traveling, giving them a little information about what's going to happen at the vet that day, try to get ahead of them being scared. But of course, they're going to be nervous little cows, so what can you do? I saw that we had 4 people, and then someone was in here, and then they left.
That's why you never mention count. Because the moment you mention it, it's going to drop.
Oh, I guess we do have just 3 viewers in here, not including yourself. Hello, everybody. Audio Pool 89, and that's a name I'm not going to be able to pronounce.
For what? Can you
It was a
actually see
wacky name.
Who's watching?
Yeah, I can see who's watching.
Hmm.
I can see who your viewers are. LAZCYLEXCLY.
Hey, if Lexley.
Yeah.
If y'all like my streams, you should go watch Lexley. He did a good he did a good stream today with God. He played the new Doom. It's a wonderful stream.
Mm.
He's a good streamer, so I'll go and check him out. And funny enough, he's doing the challenge with me.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, by the way, we still have to watch the P Diddy trials. I don't know if we want to do that on stream though.
I mean, I don't.
I kind of want to.
I kind of. Well, the whole thing is we're not gonna. I'm not gonna have it up.
Well, yeah.
So why
I mean,
bother?
you're not a variety streamer, so you probably can't get away with just because we'd probably just be talking over the trial anyway.
Save that till later.
It's like, here's the thing. Whether or not he is guilty does not matter in a trial. What matters is proving that he is guilty or not in the trial. Because when you go to trial, you're presumed innocent and then they have to prove that you're guilty. So even if he's legitimately 100% guilty of whatever, oh my god. Oh, that was a lot of lava.
I know. I got a whole crucible full from that.
Okay, how about you make a cobblestone platform first, please, before you burn down all of your island?
We're done with that. I'm not using that method again. I just used it for that one time.
Just for that one bucket of lava, yeah.
One bucket of lava. Because then from that one bucket of lava, I can make a cobblestone generator.
Yeah, because like with what I was saying about the P Diddy trials is like, because I've seen so many like people who comment on trials, but the problem is like they don't. It's clear they either had believed the person was guilty before the trial, or they thought he was innocent before the trial, or they had these preconceived notions about what a trial looks like, right? And the biggest one in recent memory was the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial.
Yeah.
Tons of people were on her side, thinking that, oh yeah, Johnny Depp clearly could have been a horrible person. It's like, if he's anything like the characters he plays, probably not. But it wasn't until the trial that it came to light she was a lying, well, bitch at this point. Like, I think we can all agree that she was not on the up and up.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Basically, I mean,
like
Jesus.
that thing spawned tons of memes. And the thing is, like, she lost all her credibility. And I honestly think that with the trial, you should watch the trial and then come up with your own like things, because in trial usually you have to convince like 12 people that you did something or did not do something,
Yeah.
And so it will be very interesting to see like how that plays out with the Diddy trials, because I would love to see if like maybe he did it, maybe he didn't. I'm leaning more on the fact that there's a possibility that he did, but I would love to be proven wrong on that. But I've also seen how sometimes a trial takes too long and people lose interest in it. I can't believe you're doing this with dirt and not cobble.
It's gonna change once I get enough cobble.
Also, you need a hole in the ground. Don't forget that.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay. So yeah, and also, Diddy, is it Diddy or was it somebody else who just dropped a new new music video that's getting banned everywhere.
I got no clue.
So I'll look it up. I know the name of the thing, and I don't want to say it on here. Kanye's the one who dropped it.
God, Kanye.
Yeah. Yeah. His song is getting banned everywhere, but I think rightfully so. Because of the lyrics in it, glorifying the Third Reich.
I would be careful not mentioning that on my stream.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the exact words that were in his song. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Still, I mean, I would certainly be careful.
So yeah, we have quite a bit of current events going on. We have the P Diddy thing. We have the Kanye West thing. We have new game releases. Capcom definitely has a release today. It should be starting in a couple hours. So I expect to see like a bunch of people like I expect people to totally play the new Capcom game, but we'll see. Why'd you pick up the lava? Oh, okay, never mind. I see. You're replacing it with cobble. Gotcha.
Gonna upgrade it.
Yeah. Did you know that you could turn fire spread off?
I can't do this on this server.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and also I'm hoping the P Diddy trials are as explosive as the Amber Heard trials. Because those were some awesome trials, by the way. I would definitely I would definitely rewatch the Amber Heard trials.
Hey, maybe
Otherwise, it's gonna be like the Ken Paxton trials, which was boring as shit.
Well, what was?
By the way, the people who still defend Amber Heard are the people who haven't actually watched the trials and have only watched commentators of the trials.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, bruh, those trials are worth watching. Well, isn't it safe to say that you came here for your 15 minutes of fame? Well, the same could be said about you defending Amber Heard. Well, especially considering he was the guy who said that works for TMZ, who is highly litigious. They're very protective of their stuff.
And like, well, like. God, how long ago is that? That was in 2021, I think. I don't know.
Oh, I do have another current event thing to talk about as well. There's a new movie or TV series thing on Disney Plus coming out.
Okay, what is it?
People are not happy about it. And probably not for the reason that people should expect. They're angry that a movie or TV show was made like 2 years ago, unreleased to the masses, and then it's about to drop, and people are pissed that Disney didn't advertise it and tried to shadow drop it.
I mean, it's just like the release of Oblivion.
Yeah, it is. Coming soon, Ironheart. That's the name of it. So they tried to. So it drops June 24th, and they just started advertising this coming out. yesterday. That's not good. That's not a good look at all, especially considering the main character is a black female.
I mean, God, with the
It
size of the
basically is like
company.
we have no trust. But after watching the advertisements for it, I can see why they have no trust in it, considering. Because they finished recording it and wrapping up and doing everything else for it in 2023. And it takes place after the events of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And it's literally just a girl becoming Iron Man. And he has to fight, and she has to fight against a guy called the Hood. So this is going to be very interesting. That's for sure. And I'm expecting a terrible performance. Not from her. I think the writing is going to be terrible.
Okay.
Because you can't blame you can blame the actors for bad acting, but nothing saves the show from bad writing.
Oh, true.
And I highly suspect that she's written like a Mary Sue. And nobody likes Mary Sues. We've seen it time and time again when Disney, Marvel, all these companies, they write a show about Mary Sue, and then it's like, bruh, even Deadpool was not written as a Mary Sue. Yes, he could solve all his problems by shooting at them until he couldn't, you know?
Yeah.
An example of this is like when he had to fight Colossus and he broke his wrist. Or when he had to fight against the Deadpool Corps. And they all just got up and he's like, I am supposed to be the main character. I should have been able to get through this. No, like they understood not to make Mary Sue characters in Marvel when it came to Deadpool.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting Ironheart to suffer from the same Mary Sue syndrome that we've seen so many times before. And then people are going to use that whole argument of you don't like her because X, Y, and Z. It's like, no, it's because she's a Mary Sue. Because Mary Sues are bad. They're bad writing, and so is time travel.
I mean, I can agree with
Yeah,
that.
I'm going to say it. Time travel is a terrible trope and should not be added to anything, honestly. Thankfully, there are a bunch, like, if this doesn't work out, it's fine. I totally expect them to make a Storm movie because honestly, if anyone deserves a movie, it's Storm or
Okay.
Vixen. Vixen is a hero who has powers of animals, which is great. She doesn't, to my knowledge, transform into animals, but she does use animal powers, and that's pretty wild. Um, there's also other characters. I think Vixen also was someone who suffered, like, who got wrapped up in a gang, had to get out of being in a gang, and good character growth right there.
Yeah, it's it's the
Instead, we have, hey, I'm Black Robin Hood who eats chicken and watermelon, and I totally am gonna become the new Iron Man, fighting against somebody called the Hood, like, bruh. And then the music that I'm listening to is just gonna be straight up rap music, like, bruh, why all the stereotypes?
why
Hey, somebody's
hello,
up
here
there.
is my competitor.
Oh, I see.
See if I can hit them. Can I smack them?
What does that sign say?
Red team, blue team?
Blue team. There's a sign on your left.
I know. It says, "Do not touch that person's."
Don't steal from me.
Don't steal from them.
I don't know how to speed run this plugin.
This is not a plugin.
Or sorry, mod.
Mod, yeah, we won't be able to look it up.
I don't know how to speed run this mod, but I do know the moment you get redstone, it's over.
Kinda?
It's like, so what I mean, so once you have redstone and I think a couple other things, you can make a redstone cobblestone generator where you just, it makes like 4 cobblestone at a time that you can mine. And then there's a couple other cobblestone machines that are just super broken.
But that's the whole thing. It's like, you think once we find redstone, that'll be like the golden point. But in fact, that's not even, that's still like stone.
Yeah. Well, with redstone, you can make a cobblestone generator, you can make an AFK mob farm. There's a lot you could do with it. Honestly, as soon as you get string, you can start fishing, and depending on what mods you have in here, that's going to have a huge effect on what you can do. I mean, you do have access to water right now that I know of because of the cobblestone generator, but you need to make an infinite water source at some point.
Oh, well, I got
Probably.
water. I have access to water because I have so many saplings. All I have to do is put saplings in here and just jump on them, and that'll generate water.
Are you able to make string?
Not right now.
Yeah, once you have access to string, you should have the ability to make dispensers and droppers.
Let's see, let me craft a chest. Put down the chest. Need to start working on a...
My house smells like chili because I've been cooking it all day since this morning.
Was it good?
It's been cooking for over 10 hours.
Is it
And the
still
only
cooking?
thing is, I'm waiting for the beans to soften so that I can start cooling down the chili.
Is it still cooking?
It's still cooking. It's been cooking since this morning.
God, why is
It's been
it
cooking for over 12 hours.
Why is it cooking that long?
I'm surprised you don't do the click and drag in the crafting.
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
You can click and drag in the crafting menu.
I do sometimes.
You have competition. I'm like, you could be doing this faster.
I already have a jump on it because, I mean,
I expect you to be able to get to the end very quickly.
well,
you have access to lava. You can make
look,
an end portal already.
So you have this. Okay. You have all this. Okay.
Yeah.
You have all this.
You have everything you need to go to the end. Not the end. The Nether.
Well, yeah, I can go to the Nether, and I can go to
Ooh, Age of Power.
Aether. Yes. Oh, the Twilight. The Twilight.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be fun.
Eat a cake or make a portal. Let's go. No cake like home.
So
that just means the cake is full of weed or something, you know?
Cake of lies.
Yeah, I've got the P. Diddy trials like loaded up, but I have to wait for the next day because we have day 1, 2, and 3, and there's probably even more.
Is that enough dirt?
I'm excited to see where this goes.
No, that's not enough dirt. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna start doing
Still not
is
enough.
turning all these clays into bricks. So I'm gonna start
Into another, but
another butter. So I'm gonna start making God, what was it?
That guy has a lead. What the?
So, well, since I have not died yet and it's been a while, just keeps this game interesting.
I mean, the fact that you haven't died is actually quite impressive. It's only a matter of time before you die. I swear to Christ, if anyone asks me where that song comes from, I'm literally just making it up.
I was gonna say, what is it from?
Oh, that's a beautiful song. Yeah, no, it's not. Not even a song. Sometimes you just gotta sing. Oh,
Can we get a puff counter? A puff counter.
hmm?
Can we get a puff counter?
A what counter?
A puff counter.
A puff counter?
Yeah. A hit counter. How many hits?
Oh, okay. Well, you haven't died yet, but like, yeah, we could do a count.
I've taken one.
Oh, by the way, some people are saying you can craft saddles now in vanilla Minecraft.
That's cool. Before you would only be able to.
I don't know if that's true or not, but the recipe for it looks very simple. It's like 3 leather and an iron ingot.
I should start planting apple trees.
I mean, I don't play on a server that is up to date, so I don't know if it's actually true. By the way, did you know most faction servers have not updated to 1.9 or above?
That makes sense because of the
New combat mechanics are not something you can just easily master. I think they're just salty.
I don't like the fact that if you try to hit now, it takes a long time. You have to hit and wait, hit, wait, hit, wait.
It adds more strategy, is what it does.
Because I love spamming. That was fun.
Yeah. And also there's a whole thing with the shield and the fact that you now have a crossbow, which is essentially a blunderbuss or a shotgun.
Yeah, because you can
That's
load
good
them up with
stuff.
fireworks.
You can load them up with fireworks. You can have them shoot 1 or 3 arrows, which is really cool with multi-shot. We have tipped arrows, which leaves lingering effects. So if you use your crossbow to load a tipped arrow of slowness, you can royally screw someone up with that. Have one with slowness, one with weakness. It's pretty much game over. And then you throw down some poison as well. Oh yeah. Welcome to debuffing from 300 yards away. Makes all the witches jealous.
So now we got this thing called a bonsai pot.
Hey.
What's kind of cool about this bonsai pot is... I'm just going to place it right there because I think it would look nice.
But what does the bonsai pot do?
So, we're going to take a piece of dirt.
This bonsai pot before.
Gonna place it down. I do need leaves also need apples, so oak sapling you go. It's gonna grow the tree. And then if we get some of this, we're gonna get a lot of wood, by the way. So wood isn't. It's gonna grow all the way up, and then we're gonna chop it. And it won't give us as much wood as cutting down a regular tree would, but it's.
Oh my God! There's a Resident Evil 9. What the fuck?
Here we go. See this oak leaves? I just made grass. I just made grass. I should put this in here, dirt resin. That does nothing. What a dirt acorn. That does nothing either.
Okay, 53 minutes until Capcom Fighting Collection 2 releases. Somebody actually made a website for it. What the I turned my back, and what do I see? That thing that you just chopped down.
It's a tree.
Oh my God.
A little bonsai plant. So we're gonna generate food and water that way. Food and yeah. We're gonna save this one grass block to make a portal.
I believe people do this, making countdown timers that anybody can witness.
Witness
Oh,
me.
it is benefit. Witness me!
Witness me. Didn't he blow up not too long after that?
He did. Multiple people said witness me and then blew up. Because the belief was that if you're going to sacrifice yourself as a martyr, you have to be seen as doing it.
I get it.
Again, the whole thing of that world is weird.
They fought over water. Want to know what happens if you fall off the edge?
There we go. Arc of Decay has updated. Nice. I read way too many stories on Webtoon. Which, by the way, great app. But they've been getting a little bit worse over time. The bonsai tree is amazing.
Cool, isn't it?
I believe you can get bone meal already.
Actually, I take the bone meal.
Wait, you could make Actually, I don't know if this version has it. There's a thing, a composter. You could probably make a composter.
Probably.
It is a vanilla.
Petrified. See, now that is allowed. You can do it that way. But me looking up, if I look up it on YouTube or something, that's when it doesn't count.
Yeah.
48
48 minutes until the new Capcom game drops. Newest fighting game collection hits the stage. Choose from fan favorites like Capcom vs. SNK2, Mark of Millennium.
We have a bone.
Project
Bones.
This collection is going to be huge. It releases for PS4, PC, Xbox One, and Switch. One of the most intriguing things they added to Minecraft are these freaking wandering craters. Because, like, if this was Skyblock and you made a big enough area, it could just spawn a wandering crater. And that could, like, completely change how you play.
So we have a bone sapling now.
Nice. Now that you've got a boner, let's see what you can grow.
I should take all my streams, cut it into shorts, make a separate channel, and then cut all of that.
Well, if you followed, oh my god, I forgot his name. The Spiffing Brain. It actually showed how you could get more viewership if you just had a shorts only channel. And then if you push the people who are watching the YouTube shorts to your main channel, which has the longer content, and then that pushes to Twitch, you could get quite a bit of viewership, but you would also have like multiple channels to process.
That's not a problem, though. Get the longer ones on that, and I just gotta figure out a better way to split all my clips.
Well, somebody clips your clips for you, and then you just, download to your PC and then upload to YouTube, because YouTube throttles content that comes directly from its competitors.
Wait a minute, who's gonna do the clips though?
Don't look at me. I'm not clipping shit.
I don't know. I can do it.
Yeah, you'd have to clip it.
Sure.
You'd have to download it and stuff.
Of course. I have all my recordings. Actually, I have recordings of everything.
How much needs to play that? Not letters. You got this. So what's the next step you gotta do in this thing?
So, you know how we got the grass block?
Yeah.
That means that that we can go to the apex. So, just gotta figure out how to get done.
I'm surprised you haven't started trying to go to the Nether first.
I mean, I can.
I recommend setting up to go to the Nether and then the other one. There's quite a few resources in the Nether that might be beneficial to you before going to the other one.
Okay.
You'll also probably have access to gold depending on which version this is. But
And the gold shouldn't be that big.
because they added gold to the Nether in the Nether update. But if this mod isn't up to date with the latest Minecraft version, then it probably wouldn't have that.
We got all that. We got all that. And cotton should be kidding me.
Is there a Nether cake?
Yeah.
You can make a Nether cake. I don't know how you make a Nether cake, but I assume it's possible.
How do you make that? Take a jungle sapling.
Oh, okay.
Get the jungle sapling by dipping clay into mud. You drink it.
Interesting. I mean, that's a good way to get access to a lot of wood. Definitely, I would definitely go for jungle saplings as soon as possible. The problem is chopping them down and getting the saplings back would be very difficult.
Not really. We have vein miner.
Well, you have vein miner for the wood, but you still have to climb all the way up to the top to get the saplings.
Oh yeah. We got a jungle right here. Go into nor am I failing at spelling. But yeah, this is where we're at. Vines, dehydrate, jungle. Essentially, I need another one to heat up first.
I just realized I forgot to add something to the chili.
What did you forget?
Onion.
You should add the onions.
Oh, I forgot to add onions to it. But that's okay.
Can you
It's
add
far
onions
from done.
now?
I can add onions now. I just have to chop them up, fry them, and add them. Or I could do raw onions into it.
Raw,
Then I have to wait for them.
But we're about to get.
I think I get better quality if I use cooked onion. Especially considering I'm making a stock pot of chili that's probably going to be eaten for the next couple of days.
Yeah, that's cool. 16 tons. And then we need a kidney for sample.
I'm keeping one eye on the release of the Capcom game and then one eye on the stream.
Honestly, Capcom should pay us.
I'm expecting, like, when this thing drops, I'm expecting everybody that I follow in all the live channels to just start immediately playing it. Even though it's probably not going to happen. Minecraft is such a fun game.
Oh, it is.
Oh, the wind is feeling good. It is hot today, like really hot. It got up to like 83. Oh yeah, I watched the Meat Canyon video that came out recently. The one for tuning. Yeah, I don't recommend that. I don't know who watches Meat Canyon videos, but wow.
I love his work over in Creepcast.
Mhm.
I like his work
What'd you
over.
say?
I like his work over in Creepcast.
Oh, okay.
Really good.
Just remember to stay close to your microphone so we can hear you.
Oh yeah, I wonder if most of the stream has been like that.
No, I've been able to hear you just fine. It's just the last 5 seconds were like, you gotta get that microphone deep inside your mouth, you know.
You need to upgrade your internet.
Swallow the mic and become one with the mic, so that you can digivolve into Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's now a Digimon. Actually, I would love to see what a Michael Jordan Digimon would look like.
Tasty.
Tasty. Nice and crunchy. Nice and tasty.
Chocolate large plate.
Oh, chocolate large plate. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, you're not even at at that thing yet. Oh my god. I hope you can get to that soon.
Oh, I will.
I think it was. I know it was a Capcom game where they added special attacks, but they didn't explain how to do them. And then when they were at a convention, a little kid figured out how to do one of the special attacks. Fatalities. Fatalities were new to the game, and a kid, he's like talking about how like, oh, this game's gonna have some new features and blah blah blah. And there was a kid playing the game in the background, and he figured out how to do a fatality. But didn't know, like, he did the fatality. He didn't know how he did the fatality. And he's like, "Oh my god, how did I do that?" He's like, "You're just gonna have to figure that out, kid." And like the guy who behind the game was like, "Yeah, we added this because we wanted to make it like more addicting to play the game."
Huh.
It's like um, the fighting game is more about skill, but the fatality was like a special finisher thing that you could do at a particular
Finisher.
time.
So we need 2 clay, 2 gravel. See, and then 4 bone. 4 bone. Okay.
Oh God, you just remind me of a song that I've heard. Bone by bone, I made you. Stitch by stitch, I told you twice. Wooden boy. Yeah, that song. Let's see if any of your watchers know what that song is based on those lyrics.
Nobody heard it.
Nobody heard it.
Nobody
Oh,
heard it.
I guess I was singing too softly. Oh well.
So we're gonna need
These things happen. So
40
what are you working
clay.
on right now?
40 clay. Making tin.
Oh,
40 clay.
watch out! He's got a Tintin.
Let's get a din din. Let's see here. 4 times 20. We need 80 bone. 80 bone, 40 and 4. Wow, okay. Two stacks of 40. Let's go. At this point, I'm going to make the shift key.
Make it a key that you can easily press without getting carpal tunnel syndrome. Next map in the server you and I play on, we have to find a freaking village and make it our own. That way I don't have to worry about building crap. I'm a little lazy in that regard.
Y'all, should I jump off?
No?
Should I jump off?
Why would you want to jump off?
One take pick.
Stop trying to kill yourself, damn it!
Ah, don't say that. Don't say that.
You're not supposed to be trying to kill yourself.
Hey, I'm gonna get banned. We're gonna get struck.
I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you not to do it. There's a difference.
No, it's like YouTube. If you mention it, they're gonna do something.
Not really.
Have you seen?
Some people say that's why they got banned, but like, you know. Oh my God, Diddy's son actually testified against him. What the? Diddy has a son? I am so not tuned into to famous people at all. Wow. I didn't even know Diddy had a son until today. My dad's a very loving dad. I bet he is.
I bet he is.
I bet he is. I don't follow a lot of gossip YouTubers, and now I'm thinking maybe I should have.
How many pieces of flint do I have? One. Hmm. Let's see here. Bone. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40. 40 clay and gravel. All right. What was I doing again? Honestly, I don't know. There we go, gravel. And we lost Zane. I have to have a funeral for Zane.
Just realized why the bees in Bee Movie like jazz.
You like jazz?
Because jazz is used with the blues, and blues starts with B. They like jazz because it's a B, or because it's a music genre that starts with B, the blues.
That's interesting. So I need 30 of the bone resin. Oh, 21 followers now. Big 2-1.
I'm surprised you haven't started making a hostile mob farm yet.
Well, because honestly, what would I need it for?
Good point. I don't know what you'd use it for. It would be the easiest way to get bone meal, arrows, probably bow. You could definitely get some armor. I don't know if this version of Minecraft has the ability to break down stuff into their ingot state.
Oh yeah, you can.
But a thing is, you could end up getting villagers.
It's true.
My problem is you would need gold and potions of weakness, but that requires you to go to the nether first. I'm just thinking like vanilla Minecraft skyblock type stuff that you could do.
So 80. I think that's enough. What's that? Yep. Yep, that is enough. It is. Now we need clay. We're gonna need a metric fuck ton anyways. Options, controls. There we go. That's a whole lot faster.
Oh yeah, work it. The guy behind Torque for Trees really knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they did. I was gonna say, what are you talking about? But y'all, I don't know.
They were like, "Hey, you know what would be funny if you could Torque for Trees?" And then they're like, "Wait, I could make that a thing."
That's a wonderful idea. That was a wonderful idea. How many am I? I'm at 49, so we are good. Although I might want to farm some more.
I feel like your competitors just keep coming in to check on your progress.
I think basically that's how it feels.
Explains why every once in a while they your thing goes up by 2.
It really makes me wonder. I wonder why people don't stay. Clay guys, Twerk for the trees, twerk for the trees. Follow me for non-educational content.
By the way, I totally recommend you getting GTA 6 when it drops.
Yeah, I was already playing it and it looks really good.
People are still watching the gameplay footage and finding stuff to oogle, and that's when you know your graphics are probably as good as it's ever gonna get. Like they looked at a beer, okay? There's no reason to look at a beer too closely. They looked at a beer so closely and realized there were bubbles in the beer. Like this was actually carbonated beer. It was acting like real carbonation.
Sorry, give me a quick second, y'all.
Mhm. God damn it.
We going hungry tonight.
I mean, you're only like, you're not even halfway hungry, but I remember that you could fry rotten flesh and it would be edible. I forget what the dried rotten flesh is called. Thinking at the point where you are now, you have access to hostile mobs, you have access to the nether, and you probably have access to the Twilight Forest mod as well. Probably.
I do. I just need diamonds.
So
Yes.
I wonder if you can throw armor into the Tinker's Construct furnace thingy in order to turn it into ingots, especially diamond.
Probably. You can smelt down diamonds, I know that.
If that's the case, some hostile mobs do have diamond armor that does drop. You could use that for diamond.
True. Also, I was gonna say what I normally do is I'll set up a bunch of automatic. Well, it's not what I normally do, but since there
By the
are
way, get closer to your microphone.
since there are automatic like a hopper pot where it automatically drops it into the thing, I was thinking of doing something like that.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's also a good idea.
So it'll automatically harvest.
I want you to be so far ahead of your competition that they just look at you and go, "How the hell?"
I'm almost iron.
Yeah.
Uh, so that's annoying. Gonna do clay, which I thought I had more.
I remember there was this one mod where if you put a book in a furnace, it turned it into a different book completely.
That's interesting. There we go. And then finally. Come on. Sorry, y'all. It is lagging. Oh. Does it finally quit on me?
Oh yeah, it's definitely lagging.
See, definitely frozen.
It's lagging so hard I could make myself a beer and be back before it starts loading again. Ah, damn, it started loading again.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So one fun mechanic about this game is
Get closer to your microphone.
so that's a fun. This is a fun mechanic. Oh,
It's like you're oh, it looks like two people just stopped streaming. Nice. Alright. Now this goes.
did I hit the edge? Did I actually?
No, I don't think you did.
I did.
Also, why'd you jump off?
Just show a neat feature. That's all. It's really kind of cool.
Don't kill yourself. Eat something.
Kind of want to take. Yeah. No.
Ooh. I
What?
think that gets you hungry.
What do you mean?
I see the golden things around your thing. Or is that just saturation?
That's
But
saturation.
Ooh. Ah, good old 1.8 healing. Let's go.
So there we go. There is that. So now,
Yeah, it's perfect.
so we're gonna do. Well, that's interesting. Let's see here. Then we're gonna do clay. And then from there, we're going to do gravel. Then we're going to do. Here we go. We have 15 amber. So now we're going to make porcelain. Did it just send me back in time? No, it
It is
didn't.
possible.
Okay, y'all, it is lagging again.
Hold the tab button.
What?
Hold the tab button. It should tell you like do all's online or whatever, and like your bars.
Full bars?
Hold the tab button.
Yep.
You okay? So you have full bars.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be lagged.
It's probably just my. It's probably because of the switch to day tonight.
Yeah.
So let's see here. How do I make porcelain?
Oh.
What?
Oh, I'm watching. I'm also watching a secondary video for a new video game that's supposedly coming out.
Clay and bone meal.
Clay and bone meal. What does that make?
Porcelain?
Oh, we're currently working on making the Tinker's Construct Crucible thingy.
Yes, I am. At least a smelter.
Recommend going to the Nether to get lava because it'll be easier and safer, I think. Because it does require lava in your tank.
True, and I can also craft lava.
Yeah. You might be able to automate it. I'm not sure. I think you can.
Hmm. It's 10 blocks of clay. 40 of that. Let's do half of you. Let's see. Let's cook you up. So we have three porcelain bricks. Porcelain.
You put in pot.
Oh.
I think you're searching for porcelain.
Yeah, that's what I'm searching for. I got it right here. Okay, now it's lagging.
Imagine if there's a porcelain tray.
That'd be crazy.
It would. See that crafting table
Yep. Right here.
or porcelain window?
Casting.
Yeah, you can just click on those and then get to porcelain from there. Yeah, the porcelain casting table. You know they came in porcelain. You got porcelain brick.
And then basically. Because I can make 10 with that. I can make a furnace slab, which is kind of interesting. To be or not to be. Okay. Doesn't like me putting down the porcelain, I guess. Glass. So we got that. We have the porcelain melter. There's more lag. There is a big thunderstorm behind going through.
Oh shit. Well, you have been streaming for about 2 hours and 18 minutes. The new game just went live.
It's loading. It's loading, y'all. Well, I guess this is a good point to kind of end off because my computer is not working right now. So,
I mean, 2 hours and 20 minutes of streaming, you did real well.
I would say so. So we'll do this again some other time, probably tomorrow or another day. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed.
Oh my god, there's a furry streaming.